And we are live and on the air. That's what it says. Good morning. I got some special treats this morning. Really special treats. Oh my God, look at this. Peppermint popcorn. Homemade peppermint popcorn. Good morning. I just been ready this morning. I see that. You were like really ready this morning. Hey, Stella. Mom. Oh my God. Y'all ain't gonna believe that. What's this stuff? Good morning, Sandra. Homemade peppermint popcorn. Look at the color of it. I'm keeping them. I love them. They're incredible. Morning, Rebecca. That's a peppermint version of it. Let's see this popcorn. It's Oreo cookie popcorn. Who would have thunk that? Oreo cookie popcorn. I didn't even know you could make Oreo cookie popcorn. I'm going to test it out for the very first time. We need a live taste test. Morning, Tara. How are you? Good morning, Rick. Hope you slept well. Good morning, Tara. I slept like a rock. I went to bed early and got up like 7 o'clock. Oh my God, y'all. Oreo cookie. Morning, Alana. I have to admit, popcorn that tastes like Oreo cookie throws you off when you take a bite out. You're not expecting it to taste like that. I'm happy as a clown. Something bothering you this morning, Tara? Do tell. Oh, wow. Back to the peppermint, y'all. You have some great popcorn. Nah, I'm good. Okay. That peppermint is awesome. Chocolate chip cookie's good too. Wow. It looks God, Rick. Oh, good. I got you. It is delicious. Look at the pink color in it with peppermint. She used my coffee grinder to grind all this peppermint stuff up in it. Wonder what my coffee's gonna taste like. I mean, I never borrow her stuff. Never. It's just wrong now. I can't get used to this Oreo cookie. Different. Way different. I need to empty that trash can. Okay, peeps, give this host some thumbs up. Thank you. Coping along. Good morning. Thank you, Sandra. I cannot remember that to save my life. Cannot remember. Stella, good morning. Wow, this is good. This chocolate flavor does it too. I mean, you're used to white looking popcorn. Look inside that. That's just weird. There you go. Open Loans at Stella's house this morning. Eating breakfast. Must not live far from each other. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Good morning, Rick and all wonderful people. Good morning, Dirty Dog. Good to see you this morning. I'm having pink popcorn, peppermint flavor. Rocky Brook didn't get the invite. Farmall fanatic. Good morning. I love my Cub. I wouldn't take nothing for it. Absolutely love it. That little Cub tractor lays the rows off, cultivates all around everything, put the fertilizer in, everything. No. I need my Cub tractor. I'd sell the Ford before I would the Cub. Humph. Just at home to everything's going on. Good morning, Living and Learning. How are you? Word of the day. Flavored popcorn. Oh my God, that stuff. Man. If I eat all this, I'm gonna die. It's so sweet. Holy cow. I'm not used to sugary sweets. So I'm going to switch to a Slim Jim. Wow, is that so sweet? My goodness, sweet, sweet, sweet. Gets on Vine and swings away. Wonder where she went. If this keeps happening, it's going to be like a movie. I'm going to go back to eating popcorn. Just me. Good morning, just me. Look at the hearts. Roses. Sunshine. She got it going on. Nothing brighten up your day like a Slim Jim. I'm just telling you. Y'all ain't never tried it. Get up early in the morning, fire up a live stream, start eating Slim Jims. Makes your whole day brighter. Jasmine, Stella's cheating on me with Sandra. So Stella is in the corner. Oh, Stella's in the corner. How did I miss that? I was sitting here looking the whole time. Cat, she told me I was special. Morning, Ruby. Interesting chat this morning. What? Well, dang it. Y'all got me sweating. What, Kathy? Stella said we were sharing. I didn't know she was cheating. Kicked out of bed. I'm going to go back to the popcorn in a minute. Peppermint popcorn, Slim Jim, and coffee. That's right. What a way to start out your day. Good morning, Beverly. How are you? Good to see you this morning. I'm watching this chat movie, Beverly. It's getting interesting, too. I think we may get to a climax part of it here before long. It's been going like this. We got to get to some kind of top of it here for long. Oh, sorry, Rick. I'm away. What are you sorry about? Rocky Brook's super cute goats. Yes, they are. I bet those goats on his porch is probably big enough they ain't on the porch no more. I burnt my seeds in a cold frame. It got too hot. That sun will heat it up if you don't raise the lid a little bit, let it get some air out of it. Sure will. It's a bunch of trouble, though. I have to go out and raise it every morning and shut it back in the evening, keep it from freezing. And it's hard to remember all the time to do that. Your cold frame top on hinges, Rocky Brook? Ooh, Stella. It was out of the corner. Yay, Stella. I didn't even know how you got in there, but I'm sure I'm glad you're out. No, I don't want you in the corner. I want to snuggle Sandra. Out, I'm not in. Going back to the popcorn. This is better than anything I could do. She wasn't hurting in the corner because that's a secret toy box. This is peppermint. But if it gets more interesting, we'll switch to chocolate chip cookie. Okay, you can keep your toy box. She don't want no part of that. Nick, good morning, Nick. How are you, bro? Good to see you. Slee Stack, if you out there, this is your kind of show today, baby. I know. Oh, Rick, I sure hope you slept well. I did. I saw you last night at Grant. Going back to the jungle. Wow, this stuff is like super sweet. Maybe the Oreo cookie won't be as sweet as that peppermint. I hadn't quite got the taste for it yet. Rocky Brook, your cold frame on the hinges? I forgot to ask you that. Barn law. The cold frame's in the barn. Or next to the barn. I was going to talk about something today, but the chat's got so interesting I can't remember what it was. I don't have a clue. Completely clue. I forgot to tell you, I like your haircut, Rick. Thank you. You ought to have seen the pile of hair. It was a huge pile of hair. In fact, there's so much hair when I got ready to sweep it up, I thought it was moving. Like it. Time to take the grandson to school, Jasmine, Sandra. Keep our spots warm. Y'all spread out. Keep your seat warm. I won't even go there. Tessie's prayer and praise, y'all. Today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on David B's channel. Oh, there's Cookie on a stick. Good morning, Cookie. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed to David's Prayer and Praise channel, it's David B. Please check him out and subscribe to it and hit that bell if you want to go to Tessie's Prayer and Praise today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we'll see some Tessie this morning. Okay, what's wrong with my typing thingy? Are you kidding me? One more and he'll hit 600. Check out Rocky Brook, y'all. He only needs one more subscriber. Good morning, Megan. How are you? Hope your day is going well. It's good to see you this morning, Megan. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing fine. I had a good night's sleep last night. Of course, the night before, we streamed about 6 hours all during the middle of the night. I think I streamed another hour. I was sort of out of it yesterday on about 2 or 3 hours sleep, but I'm feeling much better today. In fact, I'm feeling so much better. I'm eating chocolate chip cookie popcorn. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought chocolate chip cookie popcorn? I guarantee you that she has taken Brian. Good morning, Brian. One of Homestead Tessie's recipes and cooked this stuff up, and I guarantee you I can jump on for a few minutes before I meet her daughter. You want to come? We've talked about it forever. I'm going to send you a link to your channel, and we will talk about it. Going to put it in your messages. I almost hit the camera button this morning. Sure, I'm glad I didn't. I am not a robot. I am not a robot. That's what it says. Next. Paste. There it is, Megan. It is in your messages on your channel. Where'd the chat go? Man, it's cold this morning. Tessie, your videos are getting better. I wrote that in there, try to call her out. I don't have a clue if she's even watching. No. I wanted to tell her some stuff. I might be a robot. I don't know. That's what it asked me when I got ready to send that. Just me, got your comment. Cool. Rick, hey, I can't stay, but I sent you pics. Cool. Morning, Megan. How are you? I think we have Megan's blog here. I think I heard you. Let me turn the sound up. Morning, Greg. Wait, I'm way too silly for this chat this morning. My apologies. You must have got here late, Jasmine. Did you see what was going on? No way you're too silly. Cookie on the stick. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye, Cookie. Jasmine, you're fine. You're always a lot of fun. She is. She is. No way she was like too silly. No way. You still there, Megan? Nope. She must be having problems with her internet. Since she moved to China, she's been having trouble with it. Oh, she's back. There you are. You can't hear? We can't hear you. Can you hear us? Okay. I take it you can hear me. Two mods are the bestest in the Westest. They are. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it, Jasmine. And the Eastest too. I don't blame you, Rocky Road. I see your lips moving. You can do sign languages to her. Hold up a little card. Hey, how are you? Come back one more time. It got better that time. Your video kicked in. Maybe you'll get some sound the next time. Farmall, please don't know it. Seriously, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going to get you, like finding you doing hide and seek. Oh. Have a great day, Cookie, says Tara. Cookie left. Cookie saw me eating all them cookies. It's popcorn, actually. Rocky Road people don't play around here either. Threes. Hey, Jasmine, Tara, and Kathy. Says Brian. Brian T, my friend from the Tool community. Check out Brian's channel. We're trying to get my friend Megan from Megan Blogs on. She's been twice, but her internet, she's having problems with her internet. And today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cato, good morning. This is my friend, sister, Homestead Tessie's praise and prayer.
Okay.
Hey, I heard something that time, Megan. No, Greg, don't send them over your way. I mean, our way. You keep it up there. Please keep it up there, Greg. Hey, I saw your video the other night. I was watching on Roku. He was cooking eggs, I think. Pretty sure that was it. I was about half asleep, though, so everything's getting blurry, but I'm pretty sure he was cooking eggs. We can see your avatar or your picture. Maybe. Tara scrolling Tessie's prayer and praise across the screen. If you're not subscribed to that channel, please do. Just stopping by to say hi and bye and leave a like until the great seeing you on Simple Joys, Rick. Thank you, Turbo Fish. Thank you. Can you make sure I'm subbed to your channel? If you get the sound, the video, it don't matter about the video, man. We can get sound. At least we can talk. And I don't care. Look, keep trying. Maybe eventually it'll hook up. Gotcha, Turbo. Rang that bell too. There's Daniel. Good morning, Daniel. That's who I need to talk to right there. There's Southern Art. Good morning, Nina. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Wallace Homestead. And take all the time you need, Megan. If you have to drop out and do it again, that's fine. We'll try and get you on here. Just keep trying. I know the internet's. I know you're having problems with the internet. I need to come on one day and pick that guitar and sing. You sure do, Cato. I'd love to have you on here singing. I'd love it. Absolutely. Sure would. Morning, Wallace. What's Spicy doing this morning, Nina? Did he ever get them pepper seeds to come up? Don't want to jinx things, but I think spring might have finally showed up. I might get some gardening by Saturday. By this Saturday, I'm going to have mine completely off, with rows laid off, and I'm going to be ready to stick it in there by this Saturday. I vote for that, Cato, if I'm allowed to vote. What do you mean allowed? You can do whatever you want. Morning, my friend, living and learning, says Nina. Bad part is I can't carry a tune in a grass sack. Yes, you can. You sounded good in that video where you was playing that guitar. It sounded really good. I could tell you was a little self-conscious, but I could tell that, but you not really. I mean, you came out straightforward with it. It was a great song, good country song. Man, I love that song. It was awesome. I'm not sure, Picker Rick. He worked out on his garden yesterday. Cool. Jasmine is twirling around in circles. Look, she's dancing this morning.
There we go.
Oh, yes, we got you now. So how is the wonderful world?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So how is Megan's blog doing today?
Megan's blog is doing pretty well today. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Doing all right. Finally got a good night's sleep last night, which is unusual, but I did.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm tired. I had like 2 hours sleep last night and came home from work today and I had 2 hours sleep from that because I have an awesome job, you know. I get to come home and sleep. So, yeah, I had a stream last night for my birthday. So it went on until 3 a.m. my time. So, yeah.
It's kind of what I did. You know Sam Goji, the circus guy, friend of mine?
Mm-hmm.
We went to his place and he's having bad internet, so I fired up a live stream and we did the circus for 3 hours till we got tired. And I just switched it over and started playing music. And we went 6 hours the other night, all in the middle of the night.
Awesome. I tend to do that because sometimes I have streams where I feel like I want music and I'm not worried about the copyrighted stuff. I just delete the stream afterwards.
That's what I did.
Yeah, because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You know, I don't do every stream just for the views or stuff. I like to just hang out with people. So, and the panel thing I'm really enjoying as well. Like having people up on my panel. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I love to interact back and forth with people. It makes it interesting, gives you something to do, you know. So how are you enjoying China? Are you getting used to that cold weather you was talking about? Mm-mm. Don't you worry, Megan. If you have to come out and go back in 10 times, it's fine. We'll just keep working with it, whatever it takes. We'll do whatever it takes to do it.
Good.
Bye, Nina.
I've got you now. I'm busy restarting my laptop so that I can come on there rather because my phone is not always really good.
That's cool. Any way you want to do it.
Now, it's frustrating for me. It's extremely frustrating for me because I love being on here and things like that. So when, like my laptop, the internet is pretty good. But the problem is that my Hangouts are giving me problems.
Wow. I'm glad.
Like the sound,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I need to just restart the laptop because the sound, like the video and everything is fine. It's just the sound, like you can't hear me. I don't know why. My laptop does these things from time to time.
Right. Have you ever figured out if you can invite anybody at all on from your camera on your phone, the way they go on, and the new button that's on the other one on YouTube? Because I can't find any way to invite anybody through that system there. It's good to see you too, Hazel. Really mean it's always great to see you. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do and come on back, Megan. Whatever you have to do. I don't care if we have to do it 10 times. We've been talking about this for months. Never can seem to get it together, but we got it today. Welcome my friend Hazel from Hazel's Reptiles. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do. She's an awesome person. good friend of mine. Check her out. Hazel from Hazel's Reptiles. I will post it for sure. I'm so sorry, Kim.
There I am. Sorry. I know it's frustrating. I apologize. I really do. I'm apologizing for my life all the time. And it's frustrating. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize. I mean, I've known you had trouble with that since you moved there. I mean, you know.
It's a thing. It's also, the problem is, like, when you're in China, YouTube being banned, you need a VPN. So what happens is when you use a VPN, it sucks bandwidth.
Right.
So it steals from the actual YouTube stream, like with the Hangout stream. So the internet in China is actually not bad. It's just where I'm staying at the moment. It's like a communal kind of internet. Like everybody shares routers and things like that.
So the more people have, the more it takes from it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's extremely frustrating. Just 1 second.
Bumper to bumper, 5 lanes wide. Wow. Why did she move to China? We'll find that out here in just a moment. She's originally from South Africa. I'm gonna answer this since he dropped out because I'm familiar, because I know her. And then she moved to Thailand, and then she moved from Thailand to China. China, that's correct. I've been missing the chat while I was talking to her, y'all.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My daughter. Did you hear her?
Yeah.
Mommy, mommy.
I remember her too. She's a doll baby. She's a cute little thing. Pretty as she can be.
Oh, she is. She's my little pride and joy.
Kato wanted to know why you moved to China.
I moved to China because I got a really good job offer. The money is pretty good here. And for the amount of, I was teaching the hours, no free time whatsoever. I was physically teaching 32 hours a week. And the rest of the time I was in the office doing administration. I never saw my child. So, you know, I always had to pay somebody to look after her because I was permanently working. Then I got offered this job, which is a better paying job. And now I physically teach 4 hours a week. So, you know, it was like a no-brainer for me to take that offer. And the fact that I can put her in a private school and everything else, it was the right move to make.
Hazel said to tell you she loves you too, if you didn't see that in the chat.
I haven't got the chat up yet. I love you, Hazel. I'm busy trying to get it up. I restarted my laptop.
Then Rocky Brook wanted to know what kind of plugins you're using.
Plugins? You're asking me? Oh, like my webcam and stuff?
I guess.
My webcam, well, I'm on my phone now, but my webcam is a Logitech. And it is I think a C525. I'm not sure.
I think that's what I'm using.
Yeah, it works well when it's working. It's not like my webcam is all right. I don't know. Yeah, it's just my internet most of the time. My laptop is still pretty good. I have a Asus Intel Core i7, yeah, with a GeForce graphics card. So it's yeah, it's what it is.
Hazel's, Hazel's wondering how Wicked likes it in China.
Well, okay, so Wicked and I, for those who don't know in the chat, I know there's some people in your chat that come to me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked and I are not actually together anymore, but we are fine. We're friends and everything else. He doesn't live here with me, but he is well. He comes and visits and stuff, and everything is fine. But he's all right. As far as I know, he's still doing his channel. I don't know. He plays games. He's a gamer.
Right.
So yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. It's not a thing, you know. Like I've already put it out there on my channel because it just gets a little bit awkward. Some people are like, "Oh, where's Wicked?" and all that because everybody met us together. I do understand that. So you know, but things have changed. But he's good. He's good. I actually spoke to him earlier. He's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're teaching. What are you teaching there?
Now I'm teaching kindergarten. I was previously teaching university. I was a lecturer at university. So the workload is half, a third, not even of what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I get to have a bit of a life. Like I've worked my whole life from when I was 16 years old. So, and I've always had more than one job, you know, trying to do this thing we call life. So to get this offer was nice because it gives me freedom. And that's why I do what I do. I enjoy teaching though. I love the children.
Sorry. I was just going to say freedom. Sometimes that's hard to find in this day and time.
I still can't get the chat up. I'm trying.
Cato's asking what the cost of living is in China. Is it the cheapest country to live in, or?
If I compare it to Thailand, it's pretty cheap. Like rent and things like that. Well, for me, I don't pay rent because it's all included in my package. But generally, I would say it's pretty doable. You can live on half of your salary here easily. Less than half, actually. Food is cheap depending on what you eat, but obviously, like your regular everyday food is cheap. The only thing that I would say is expensive is maybe like not detergent so much, but like your hygiene products, like your shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. But your water, electricity, all of that, it's easy to do. Many people teach because of the cost of living being better than anywhere else. Because you're able, like when I lived in South Africa, you basically live from paycheck to paycheck. But here, no, you don't do that. Well, you can if you like to spend money, but if you are good with your money, you can actually live on less than half of your salary, which is good for me because I like to do things. I like to travel and everything else. I've been traveling for a long time.
How many countries have you lived in so far?
I've lived in obviously South Africa. I've lived in Thailand. I've lived in now China, but I've been to quite a lot more than that.
Right.
I've been to Europe. I went to Europe when I was 19 years old. I went to 3 different countries. I've been to a couple of different Asian countries. I've been all around places in South Africa and outside of South Africa. Yeah, I've done quite a lot. It's fun. She has such a beautiful voice. I could listen to her all day. Thanks, Hazel. I've got the chat up finally.
Why do they provide living quarters for workers like Apple iPhone and those in the camps and coal mines? I didn't know the name of that company, but
they provide it for teachers, I know for sure, because like most of the time you live on the premises of the school. I don't live on the premises of the kindergarten, but I live on the premises of the whole campus, which is like the kindergarten is attached, but it's not on the same property. It's a bit further away. So they just provide it because it makes a package look good, right? If you're not paying for anything and you're earning a salary, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I bet Thailand was the least expensive. Cheap, very cheap. My rent in Thailand cost me, if I have to convert it to dollars, like not even $150 a month, including water and electricity. So yeah, Thailand was very cheap.
No kidding. My electricity's more than that.
Yeah. But, you know, it's all relevant. Like the salaries are lower in Thailand than they are here.
Right.
So, Thailand for me, I moved from Thailand because, especially for my daughter's health, she was struggling health-wise there. She had been sick, I don't know how many times, but the last straw for me was she contracted dengue fever. I don't know if you know what that is.
I've never heard of it, as far as I can think of.
It's a mosquito-borne virus. It's something like malaria almost, but worse. And what happens is it creates extremely high fevers, and it lowers it's called the bone-breaking disease because you have so much pain. It drops your blood platelets, and if you go below a certain level, you start hemorrhaging. So my daughter contracted that, and she was in hospital for, how long was she in there? She was in there for a week, and her platelets went from really high to extremely low, and they were worried because if it drops below 60,000, you start hemorrhaging.
Right. You know,
there's 4.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. I said there's 4 different strains of the virus, and she caught one strain. And if she catches it again, the chances of her surviving it is not good. So that's what was the ultimate reason for leaving.
You know, I'm a gardening channel. We got a lot of homesteaders and stuff here, and I noticed some questions going across. Like, do you ever see any farms or visit any farms or places where they're growing there in China?
I have been to Thailand. I've been to rice farms, rice fields, and things like that. That's very interesting, actually, to watch how they grow rice. In China, I've seen it in passing, but I've only been here 2 months, so I haven't seen too much. But in Thailand, yeah, there's a lot of, like, they've got strawberry places where there's, especially for strawberry picking, and sunflowers are a big thing. Growing chilies is a big thing. Everybody grows chilies in Thailand. So, yeah, they do a lot of that, but it's very hot there. So I know that they struggle with their gardening.
What about the healthcare system? Are they similar to the United States, or is it different, or what in China?
Public, okay, so they have private and they have public. Private costs a bit of money. Like when I had my daughter, I had her in a private hospital. I had to pay cash. I paid cash for my daughter's birth. It was good. It was decent. The only problem I find is language barrier. So when you're lying in a hospital and you're having trouble, it's very hard to get your point across. Luckily, my gynecologist brought Kyla into the world. he could speak English. Not the best, but he could get me. But the nurses and things like that, not so much. Public hospitals, I avoided as much as I could, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
So many
That's
people.
why if you travel,
Makes you wonder how
sorry.
to take care of everybody, you know.
Yeah. Like diagnosing and things like that was quite common in Thailand. I've, with them, with their education, as far as I understand, they don't need, like in America, when you study to be a doctor, you study for 7 years and then you got to go and do an internship and all of those things. Thailand, there's no internship.
My friend Rocky Brook has asked a couple times, do they have bees in China, like the pollination bees, like honeybees and stuff like that?
I'm not sure, but I've seen bees around flowers and things like that. So I'm sure that they are here. I'm not really clued up about how the bees and things work, but I have seen bees for sure.
Cool.
I'm scared of the things. I run away from them.
You don't want that sting, do you?
No, thank you. I've had enough bee stings in my life and wasp stings.
Did you say you can see the chat now?
Yeah, I can.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette then.
Okay.
Megan's blog show, y'all. It's Megan's blog show. I'll be back.
Yay.
Go for it.
Now I feel like researching it, Rocky. Trust me, Kathy, I'll protect you. Educate me too. Just love to educate myself. Yeah, me too. Yes, that's me, Sandra. That's my channel. My channel is more about I hang out with people on streams and I do vlogs. I haven't vlogged for a while, but I generally vlog. I do some beauty things. I do some reviews and hauls, and I'm pretty much a general lifestyle channel. But I enjoy everybody in the community. I support so many different people, like all different parts of the community. Happy belated birthday, Megan. Sorry I missed that stream. No worry, Tara. No worry. It was a fun stream. It was silly. It was a lot of fun. People I had on panel are actually very good friends of mine, very close to me. So yeah, we were just being silly, and it was great though. I enjoyed it. Thank you for the wishes. I appreciate that. Cool if you've seen them. That's good news. Yeah. I try to avoid creatures. So there's certain creatures that I'm not. Yeah. Sandra, get the tax. I'll get super clear. Just me. Did you see me sing to you, Megan? No, I didn't. I was struggling with the laptop. Sorry. I try my best. I wasn't very well prepared, to be honest. Vic has been asking me to come on here a few times. And I was like sitting here and I was like, you know what? Let's jump on. Let's jump on. I have a minute. So, yeah. But I don't really have a schedule. So I try to do my live streams at night for me, which is right now. It's like 20 past 9 at night. I try to stream my time 10 p.m. if I can get my daughter to bed on time. You're a strong woman. I'm proud of what you're doing. Thank you, Rocky. That means a lot. I have no idea how much that means. No worries. Happy belated birthday since you didn't see me. I'm really sorry, just me. You're always so nice to me. When I see you, you're always so friendly. What time is it? 23 minutes past 9 p.m. on what's today? Wednesday evening. Megan, you're wonderful. Thank you, Coping Alone. I am, yeah. So I've been around. Some of you might have seen me, but I'm around on everybody's channels. I support all different communities. So it's interesting that I'm here because I don't even, I used to garden when I lived in South Africa, and that's why I was intrigued by Rick. And like, I need to see these channels because I like to live through other people. So that's what I do. Most of us will never visit China. It's nice to have you there. We can learn things from you. Well, I'm happy to share. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know, all in advance. But yeah, I want to do some more vlogs and things about China. Um, just with all the changes that have happened in my life, I haven't really been able to do that. I'll come here to America. We need some wonderful teachers here. To get into America is not easy for me. So the whole green card system. I actually have family that live in America. My aunt and uncle and my two cousins, they immigrated there when I was still a baby, actually. So they live in California. LA? LA, sorry, LA. That is California, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I want to come to the States. It's on my bucket list. Maybe before I die, I'll be there. California is now a sanctuary state, so you are welcome here. Thank you. Sadly, though, they don't pay teachers enough. I don't think they pay teachers enough anywhere in the world because the amount of work that, I mean, yeah, like I teach 4 hours a week, but the amount of work that I put into my lessons, yeah, but it's so rewarding. Sometimes when I go to work, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired or whatever. But when you see children learning something and grasping some kind of knowledge, not even so that they speak, but just grasping something and that little light bulb goes on, it's so worth it. Hotspot. Oh, okay. Lol. Lol.
Oh,
And Rick's back.
all right. I think I got set up again. Oh, pretty sure I did.
But such nice people in here.
Oh,
Always.
yes.
I always sit in your chat and I'm like, oh, these people are all so lovely. Everybody's so friendly and nice, and it's nice. Do you remember I told you I found you actually by mistake?
Yeah, I remember that. I'm trying to think now how we first met, and I can't remember exactly where it was
I
at.
came into your stream because I've always been interested in all the communities. If I find people, I follow. My chats are full of all different kinds of people from all different communities. But for me, I was looking for somebody because somebody had said to me, "Go check out such and such a person." So I went to go and look, and I typed the name in wrong on the search bar, and that's how, and you popped up, you, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious me, look at this. And I went in, then I still asked you, do you know such and such a person? And then you were like, no, you don't. And that's how I found you. That's how I ended up hanging out.
Dude, I remember that. That's been a long time ago too.
It was, yeah. It's funny.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. I know you like to eat snacks. Yeah, I have.
Oh my God.
These jelly hearts. They're quite cute. They're like little jellies.
Oh my God, it's a woman after my own heart. She brought snacks.
Blappily in a sentence. see when my internet starts holding out, it holds out, and now it's holding. So it's just the initial getting on kind of a thing.
You're on now. It's been doing good though since you got on. No problems.
Yeah, it just takes a minute. If I've learned anything since I've been in China, it's to have patience.
That's true in life in general, almost. And gotta have patience.
Have you ever traveled outside of the US?
No. Well, yes, I've been to Canada, up in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, and looked at that. So yeah, I have. But that's just to go across a bridge, you know. But I've always
traveling's not for everyone.
No, I actually like traveling. I've traveled all over the United States, planes and stuff like that. I've just never been out of the country. I have a passport.
Cities are crowded in China. Not where I am. It's not too bad here. I have a couple of states in the US that are on my bucket list. I want to go to Utah. I want to go to Texas. I want to go to Colorado. I want to go see my family in LA. And I want to go to, what's the other one? I said Colorado, Texas, Utah. And what's the other one that I want? Obviously New York.
I've been to New York City about 6 or 8 times. Been to Austin, Texas a few times, which is the main college town there, you know.
Texas is a big one for me.
Denver is another place. Denver, Colorado is an interesting place.
Do you know what fascinates me about Colorado and Utah? Is that I'm somebody that likes to watch a lot of documentaries. And I came across a couple of years ago, I came across the that whole thing about what's his name, Warren Jeffs. So I was interested in seeing that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail about it, but that just intrigues me. So I was interested to see what that was all about. Texas is because I have always liked the southern, part of America, the idea of it.
I had a layover one time in Denver at that airport there. I never forget it. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. And this was about 5 years after 9/11, maybe a little longer than that. I can't remember exactly. But when I came back in, it flagged something in the computer. And they took me to this little room, and I'm like, oh, my God, what's going on here? I freaked out. But let me take off my shoes, my socks, all this stuff. And they set me down in this chair, made me hold my hands out like this and swabbed them and put them in this machine. And I'm like, holy crap, what's next? I'm thinking, am I going to get probed here or something? And they put it in that machine, and it come back positive. And they said, okay, put your stuff back on. You can go.
I've been in many security checks.
That was more than a security check.
I had, when I came here and I left Thailand, when I came to China, they searched my handbag 7 times because they thought there was something in there, because I had a thermometer and I had for my daughter, which I'm allowed to have. But they kept on checking it, and I was like, I promise you, there's nothing in there.
Right.
The woman didn't care what I had to say. She wasn't worried. She was going to do her job. So
no ski to evidence of any kind of explosive is what they were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for that.
Steve. There's Steve. Hello, Steve. Steve always says hello to me in your chat. He's always one of the first ones.
He is a good guy, Steve is. It wouldn't be the same chat without him, I'm telling you. It just wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm. Alaska is the best place I've been. That's something I'd like to see as well, is Alaska. I hope to do as many countries in the world before I die, you know.
I hope not, Greg. I hope not. I think you're traveling somewhere. New York City is the best place I think I've ever been to. I mean, it's a lot of junk there, a lot of crap, but it's a beautiful city. It's incredible, the stuff that goes on. And I bought this there.
Yeah.
$20.
Cool.
A bling watch. Off a street vendor.
The thing is, when you get, like, when you've done it for so long, I've done it for a long time, and you get to a point where it becomes very tiring. So, like, for me, it's nice to settle in a place and then move around from there and then always have a home base.
Definitely.
Will I stay in China forever? I don't know. Like, I get that question a lot. Do you plan to stay in China forever? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't know. Bling, bling, bling for my ling ling. Funny. Don't forget to smash the like button for Rick, everyone. Simple joys.
Good morning, Grant. I went to his Simple Joys trivia last night. I did it from a Subway in Walmart using their Wi-Fi.
I'm terrible. I do that as well. I watch so many YouTube videos and things on other people's Wi-Fi.
That's right, Skeeter. A fake Rolex. That's exactly right.
You could buy a lot of those here. Fake Rolex.
You get them, they open the jacket, there'll be like 100 of them, Skeeter, on the guy on the street. And he said, "What's your name?" I said, "Rick." He said, "Come on up here in this alley with me. I'll show you what I got." I said, "No way, dude. I'm not coming up in that alley. Not happening. No way."
How long have you been doing this, Rick? Live streams?
Probably a little over a year. I think they announced it that they were going to start allowing live streaming, and I was like 6 months late to the game because I was afraid to do it. I was a really shy person, afraid to go on camera. That's not true, but I don't know. I just didn't know how to do it, and I got hooked up with a friend of mine. He wanted to help build his channel to 10,000 views so he could monetize, and we decided the fastest, quickest way to do it was live streaming. So we started live streaming 2, 3, 4 hours a day every morning. It's Megan's blog. It's Megan from Megan's blog, Grant. Right there she is scrolling across your screen. Sandra's doing it right now.
Hey, Simple Joy.
We knew by how many views he was getting per stream that if we live streamed for a little over 1,000 hours, we could get him to 1,000 views. We would never be able to do that.
Right.
So we did that, and then I just started streaming my own from here, my own channel.
Yeah. When I started YouTube,
I'm sorry.
I started out because I had a channel for a very long time. Like I actually started my channel in 2012, but I've only started making videos in the last year because I never had the confidence to do it. But I built my confidence by going onto other people's panels. And that's how I then started. And I was like, hey, this is not as bad as it looks, you know? And then I started my own channel, and I've been doing it ever since. I'm good, Simple Joyous. Thank you for asking.
But I kind of fell in love with it. I mean, I was doing some skits and stuff like that, telling stories and skits. And a friend of mine let me on his panel. He was like a 30,000 subscriber channel. He let me on his panel. I'll never forget it. I did a skit, and I was shaking in that one because it was 93 people there. But that's when I really fell in love with it. And I decided I was going to do it. We're going to do a Carolina Reaper challenge with some friends of mine. And that was the first big live stream I'd ever did. We promoted it pretty heavy. It was almost 100 people at that stream.
Wow.
And then I just started streaming every single day.
For me, it became sort of like I'm addicted to YouTube. Like for me, it became a thing because of the life I live. I don't have many real life friends around me. I have a lot of friends, but they're not around me because they live in South Africa or they live in other countries. So for me, it was a way to make friends, and meet people and, talk about my life because people seem to think it's interesting sometimes. So it was a way for me to connect with people. And I've made some amazing friends on here. Like I can't even describe the friendships that I have and relationships that I have with people from here. And that it's so much so that it's stemmed over from YouTube and it's in my real life. Like these people talk that day. So it's nice. It's like a family, kind of. Hey, I know that person, Written in Blood. Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Written in Blood.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
He comes
First
to
came
my
in, got off
streams.
to a little rocky start, and then we made up, hugged, gave everybody sloppy kisses, and we've been friends ever since.
Good.
Also, guys, don't forget today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the David B. Homestead, David's Homestead Tessie and Prayer channel is her prayer stream today. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got some stuff wrote down too, Tessie. Morning, Tori.
I
Right
agree,
there.
Simple Joys.
Me too. I agree completely. I know people here better on YouTube, kind of like Megan was saying a minute ago, than I do my neighbors down the street.
Exactly, yes.
I do. That's the truth too. I trust them more than I do my neighbors down the street. Don't forget.
That you do have your trolls and things like that on YouTube, but the friendships and the relationships that you make totally make up for any of that, in my
It
opinion.
does. No doubt. Absolutely does. Sure does.
What is the one thing that it took the longest to get used to in China? I'm going to be, this may be TMI, too much information, and I'm still not over it, are the toilets. I can't with the toilets in this country. They have the toilets, we make a joke and we call them squat spots, because they are in the ground kind of toilet. And I don't go. I wait until I get home because I can't with those toilets. The squats, yeah. Believe it or not, they're everywhere, even in the malls. They do have like I if I really need to go to the bathroom, I'll go to the disabled bathroom where there's a Western toilet and I'll use that. But the squat spots, I can't. I can't for them.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I've seen those. They run down a trail through a little ditch all the way down through the place. Yeah.
But like in the malls, they actually look like toilets. They have plastic around them. It's just that it's in the ground, so there's no like height or anything.
Right.
So you have to like literally squat. You can't stand. There's no way to sit, if you know what I'm saying. I know it's TMI, but that's what it is, and I can't
No,
get over it.
we
That's
need to learn
something
these things.
No, I'm not that flexible.
It's in New York. It's a whole different ball game. It cost you $0.25 last time I was in there. And in McDonald's to go into the restroom, you got to put $0.25 in a little slot, turn the thing to get in the stall when you get in.
Oh no.
It's a nice bathroom, but they're going to charge you for it.
That for me is probably one of the hardest things. I'm pretty adaptable to things, but in Asia, the toilet situation is just something I can't get with.
Yes, folks, y'all remember today that my little 11-year-old friend, Farmer JT, is having a live stream today at 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel right there.
4 a.m. my time.
If you're not subscribed to him, Megan, check out his channel. He is such a cool dude.
I'm gonna add it right now.
She's scrolling it across your screen. He's 11 years old. He's from Colorado. Wait till you see his persona in his live stream if you have a chance to check it out. It's pretty incredible for an 11-year-old.
I got him. Number 167.
Awesome. They may have did, Steve. I hadn't been there in like 5 years. Written in Blood's getting ready to stream too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming in about 45 minutes to an hour myself.
So will Megan. But the last time I was there, they were still at a McDonald's. Maybe it had to be a private company or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was one. Yeah, I also got him 168. Mm-hmm.
When we first saw him, he had 66 subscribers, so he's coming on up there. And that's just been like a week ago.
That's good.
I wished I could get over 100 a week.
Yeah, right?
I'd be really happy.
For me, when I started out, I got my first 300 subscribers extremely quickly. I don't know how, I don't know why, I just did. And then from 300 to 500, it was relatively slow. And then from 500 to 1,000, it went like that. And then to get over the 1,100 mark took some time. And now I'm surprised it's still going. Like, I don't know what I do. I don't do much. So it's nice though.
Yes, it is. I'm not too far from 3,000, like 60 some or something.
I know. I've been watching your numbers. So the other day when I said to you, Rick, you get the 3,000, you're nearly there.
Yeah, I got to do a giveaway or something here before too long.
I like Homestead Tessie's videos a lot. I find what she does very interesting.
It is interesting. In fact, I'll guarantee you that this popcorn right here that my wife made yesterday, it's made from Oreo cookies. Oh my God, is it good, Megan?
Oh, it looks good.
It is incredible. And this is peppermint. She used our coffee grounder and ground the peppermint up, put it on this popcorn.
Is there a lot of vending machines in China? Yes, everywhere. And everything works on apps, Rocky. So you don't walk around with cash on you. Everything is on an app. You pay everything with apps on your phone. That was also a little bit of an adjustment, but I'll tell you one thing: it makes life very easy. You don't need to walk around with a bank card on you. You don't need to go to an ATM and draw out cash. Nothing like that. Everything is on an app. But it also has a downside because when you just start spending money off of an app, you can go pretty wild with it.
I left some notes in the other room. Let me get to them. I'll be right back, Megan.
Okay.
I got to get this stuff for Tess.
That's cool, Megan. Yeah, they use two apps in particular called Alipay, and the other one is called WeChat. Pick a Rick and his belly shots, right? Wonder how they pay for hookers. That on the app. I have no idea, Steve. No idea. I don't want to know, to be honest. Computers are taking over for sure. For sure. The technology in this country is unbelievable. If I compare it to anywhere else I've been, it's pretty good. Like, yeah. A lot of your videos, especially from 4 to 5 years ago, are sitting around 20K now, Rick. Cool. I'm just going to get something to drink.
Okay, that's what I did. I got some tea while I was here. Tessie, Dixie Charm Susie Q goes to court here in a few days about a 7-year-old. Praying she gets the right decision made. I think it's an adoption thing or family thing. I'm not sure about the adoption thing. The family of
Anybody up for some Chinese?
Oh, cool. That's Coke.
Yep, Chinese.
Wow.
And there you can see it's Coca-Cola. Wonder how they're...
Also, the Halton family, Haughton. The 2-year-old was killed in the tornado. We want to keep that family in our prayers. You know if you got them. Oh. If not, I'll do something different. Chinese Coke has a handle.
Yeah, tastes the same. It's probably all manufactured here anyway. Yeah, this handle. This for carrying. When you want to carry it. This is a 2-liter, 2.5 liter. And you want to carry it. Problem is that they make it for small people's hands because it hurts if you carry it like that. I would love to get real seeds, get seeds from China, real seeds not made in China seeds. Or I could have a look for that.
You can tell we're all gardeners and farmers and stuff. We talk about growing something all the time.
Yeah, I know. I'd be interested to send you some seeds from here, see if it would grow there, you know. The simple joys. The simple joys. I don't have a hobby, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. But he lives in another apartment. Uh, I live with my daughter, and he lives in another apartment. See, everybody knows us as a couple. What would you be interested in growing from here, Rick?
Any kind of a vegetable a warm weather vegetable, peppers, tomatoes, cabbage, lettuce, any of that kind of stuff
Okay,
whatever's the
I'm gonna
easiest,
have a look out for you.
whatever the easiest is that you could get your hands on.
Okay, I'll do that for sure. It'd be interesting to see. Well, game playing partner. Um, yeah, I spoke to him earlier. He seems all right. He still streams on YouTube, so you guys want to find him there. I've had to make some changes to my channel, so yeah, not many people come in because of the changes I've made. You enjoying your popcorn, Rick?
All this stuff is delicious. I probably don't need to eat too
Good.
much now. It's loaded with sugar.
Would you like some seaweed?
Oh yes, I love seaweed.
Do you like it? There's not many people do.
I've eaten seaweed before. I wouldn't go as far as to say I liked it, but I've eaten it.
I don't like this. My daughter eats this. This is dried seaweed. It's flavored. The only seaweed I eat is sushi, so that's fresh seaweed.
Is the fresh seaweed salty?
Not a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, I've tried it before a few times.
The simple joys. You know what, simple joys? I'll message you. I'll private message you on here. I'll send you a message.
He's been offline for a while.
Yeah. My daughter's listening to YouTube. Just finding his channel.
I sure am tickled that you were able to get on today. We talked about it for so long. Moringa. I can eat that.
I haven't seen Country Girl in a while.
She moved And while she was moving, she had some trouble with her wireless card and all sorts of stuff. So she was kind of offline for weeks herself. She just did one here and there, but we're still doing these cooking challenges. We started doing that.
I think it's pretty cool. I've seen it on Facebook and stuff.
Right. The next one will be on my channel this coming weekend.
Ooh, I want to see that.
So we're cooking stuffed bell peppers. Well, stuffed peppers. I don't guess they have to be bell. But
Nice.
it was really cool the way you did that. Put that numbers up in that envelope and hung it up there. Did the lucky number. Oh, that was awesome. I really liked it. That was creative thinking too, to do that. Pretty neat. It's like a lottery. You know how people like to win the lottery? Anytime it's numbers involved, people love it. It was really cool. Capsicums, yeah.
Are you on Twitter, Rick?
Yeah. At PickerRick1.
I think I have you.
I got lucky on Instagram and Twitter, and I actually got my name.
I do improvise. I always forget my password. I'm terrible. I can never remember my passwords for anything. Well, Rick, I think I'm going to get off. I'm going to go put my daughter to bed. It was nice to be here, and thank you for inviting me how many times.
Thank you for coming, and we'll come back do it again. Next time you're free, we'll do it again.
Yes, sure, and I will do it. Next time I'll make sure she's asleep first. So, yeah. But thank you to everyone for saying hi. It's nice to meet everybody finally, not just in the chat. Thanks,
Appreciate
Rick.
it. We'll definitely do it again. Anytime you come in, just say so, you know.
Okay. All right. See you later.
Bye-bye. Rocky Brook says, I don't do Twitter. I'm new to it, Rocky Brook. I'm like really new to it. Great to see you on the panel, Megan. It was. I really enjoy her coming. She has been a friend of mine for a long time. We talked about it, and I finally got her here. And I'm so happy that I did. And if you haven't checked out Megan's blog channel, please check it out. Sandra is scrolling across your screen right now. She is a wonderful person living in China. When I met her, she was in Thailand. Tea. Oh, let me check out something here. Wow, that's pretty interesting. We've been going for 2 hours. Don't seem like but a few minutes. It doesn't seem like it could possibly be 2 hours. Anyone want help clean my home? So messy. Did you get the 2 requests that I verbally said a little while ago, Tessie? Tara scrolling Tessie's prayer and praise across your screen right now. If you haven't checked it out, be sure. No, Rick. One was Dixie Charm, Susie Q. We all know her. They're getting ready to go to court about a 7-year-old. They're praying for the right decision, that the judge will make the right decision. The second one is the Halton family in Louisiana. Haughton. They had a 2-year-old killed in a tornado. I'm going to pray for that family. Those are the two I had wrote down. All right. Oh, wow. Check this out, y'all. I haven't did any pictures today, so this is a good time to start. Check out this flower outside of Copa de Lone's house, y'all. It's got to be outside her house because it's dated today. Isn't that pretty? And what kind of flower is that? Such a pretty flower. Steve. Very cool. This might be the same one, I'm not sure. Wait a minute, it looks a little different. Uh-oh. Look, something's eating a hole in the leaf right there, y'all. Very cool. Thank you, Kathy, for cooking along. Okay, folks, it's been 2 hours now. Steve, she wasn't talking about that kind of weed. She meant a switch. Oh my God. All right, y'all, it's been 2 hours. Oh, we had a great day this morning. We were able to promote Tessie's live stream. It's the prayer and praise stream is happening today. Don't forget it at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which isn't that far away now. Second, my little friend, 11-year-old farmer JT, is having a stream today at 2 Central Time, 3 Eastern Standard Time. Also want to give a special thanks to my friend Megan from Megan's blog for coming on panel today and talking with us. I always enjoy talking to her. I've been to several of her streams. She is a wonderful person. Let's don't forget Megan at Megan's blog. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. No number central, Rick. 3 central. Okay. That's probably right. There's Megan's blog channel too, scrolling across your screen. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Glad I caught y'all, Rick. Nice to see you at Megan's blog. Good to see everyone here. Thank you, Grant. It's always a pleasure to see you. Y'all check out the Simple Joys. JT said 3 central. So that means it'll be 4 Eastern Standard Time if it's 3 central. He picks that number, I think, because it's right in the middle. He's not even on that. He's at like a mountain or something. But it's 3 Central Time, 4 Eastern Standard Time on JT's channel. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's the greatest community on YouTube, no doubt about it. No doubt in my mind, hands down, no question. The way everybody pulls together, comes together, cares about each other, loves each other is absolutely amazing. I say it all the time. I say it because it's true. That's why I say it. Goodbye, living and learning. Megan's blog. Thank you, Steve, Alana, Sandra, Tara, Jean, all you guys. Steve, thank you so much. If I missed anyone, I'm very sorry. Rebecca, everybody here. Kathy from Copenhagen Alone, Matt. Thank you guys so much. Grant, awesome. Appreciate it. Tessie, don't forget Tessie. Today at 12. I hope everyone has a great day. Till we meet again, have a good day. Bye.